And you're watching The Never Show, where we hate that coppa thing, but we do what we got to do to get you a movie review. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, a one fuzzy boy. Never back at you again, eternally Scott and the worldwide ick with the world gone crazy. So you need an escape? My show is here for you. Yes, it is the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I know this joke is terrible, but I love it, so I keep telling it. But if you did, laugh! Then thank you. Also, thank you from the bottom of my heart for clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon and adding me to your YouTube experience. With that said, it's time for a movie review. Let's get into it, shall we? And today's movie is Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. It is a PG movie. It is an hour and 38 minutes, which they keep saying it's an hour and 40 minutes in the movie, but we'll get to that later. It came out the 15th of July. I'm sorry that I'm so late to this, but better late than never, as we always say around here. It is from director Chris Bailey, Mark Koetsier, and Rob Minkoff. If I'm pronouncing any of those names right, hopefully I am. Really did try. Writing goes to Ed Stone, Nate Hopper, Mel Brooks, God bless him, he's in this, Norman Steinberg, Andrew Burgum, and the late Richard Pryor, God bless his soul, and Alan Uger. Our production companies were Nickelodeon Movies, Align Adventure, Blazing Productions, Flying Tigers Entertainment, GFM Animation, Heya Brothers Media, Heya Tencent Entertainment Company, and our distributor here in the good old United States of America. God bless America. The land that I love was Paramount Pictures. Special effects were done by Cinestite, which did the animation, I guess. My thoughts on the film. If you've seen Blazing Saddles, which most of you probably haven't because Blazing Saddles was... That was 74. I saw it in 82. So, God's sakes, that was a long time ago. This is basically a ripoff of that with lots of martial arts, dumb sight gags, and adult jokes that don't go anywhere. Literally. I can see why this was not heavily promoted by Nickelodeon due to the fact that it may be considered insensitive by a lot of people. It is basically Blazing Saddles. So go watch Blazing Saddles and watch this. It's hilarious. Michael Cera and Samuel L. Jackson have great chemistry together as voice actors. Mel Brooks, God bless him for hanging on this long, is great in this. Ricky Gervais is Ricky Gervais, and he was highly noticeable. George Takei is in this, and I almost didn't notice him. But it does kind of peter out towards the end, you know. There's so many screenwriters on this. It feels very Kung Fu Panda-ish. If, you know, one of those big Chinese exploitation kind of things where they make something that's sort of similar. And, you know, and it does wind down with a lot of fart jokes and stuff. But it is clear that they did have an aim to make the movie stand out from your typical kiddie fare, and generally succeeded in that. I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks about this, just because it's such spaghetti western meets Blazing Saddles meets exploitation kung fu movies meets, you know, old Jackie Chan movies. Drunken Master comes to mind. And I want to see what they think about this, because it's pretty bad. It's not great, but I mean, for a 5.6 on IMDb and a 54 with a 67% audience score, I can see why people liked this. It's a dumb escape, and they actually fill plot holes with more plot holes. And they keep saying that the movie is 85 minutes long when it's actually an hour and 38. But you know what? I think they're trying to make a joke on a joke on a joke, and they're trying to break that fourth wall with more fourth wall breakage than should be allowed in a kid's film. Although, did enjoy it, did have some good messages. I definitely see this as a possible DVD buy just because cats, dogs, martial arts, dumb. And I definitely see this as a theater watch because it'll definitely be on Nickelodeon sometime in the fall. And anything to break an endless cycle of Halloween to Christmas, Harry Potter, in between, Harry Potter every season. I definitely don't see myself going to see this again. There was a lot of young kids, and being an older cat girl of the internet, I just don't like having parents, flip through the phone and make sure that I'm not on some registry. With that said, it's a decent film. If you want to go see it, it's still in theaters. It's not going to be for very long because it came out the 15th and new things are coming. I did want to see the new Jordan Peele movie, but wasn't available at this time. And I'm still excited to see that. So be on the lookout for that review. With that said, this is as much justice I'm going to give this film. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now. It's not the way I like it. It's just the way it is. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. I miss them when they're not there. Your comments are the highlight of my day. And I love it when you challenge me about things. So please keep them coming. With that said, got to ask, Amazon and Patreon are how we do things as smallish YouTubers. I don't know how I do it without you. Thank you for your support so far, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!